Hey guys, welcome back. Today I am doing the Seven Deadly Sins of Reading tag. Um, my well, uh, a booktuber of mine, her channel is called Rating the Bookshelf, and she tagged me, and so I'm going to be doing the Seven Deadly Sins of Reading. Okay, the first one is greed. What is your most expensive and least expensive book? Um, my most expensive book, I'd have to say, would be Cryptic Cravings by Ellen Schreiber, and I bought that for $20 a couple years ago, like a long time ago. When it first came out, it was years ago. Um, my least expensive book, I would have to say, mm, would have to be New Moon. I bought a copy of that from my library for 50 cents. So the book was in like perfect condition. I'm not gonna argue with the price, so I got it. All right, that was Greed. Wrath. What author do you have a love and hate relationship with? Uh, that's that's really hard for me because I don't really have a love hate relationship with really any author. I really love. I'm a very open-minded reader to an extent, and I really love all books. I really do. Well, not all books, as long as it's within my genre of reading. In the supernatural aspect types. I have a lot of favorite authors. Stephanie Meyer is one of them, but I don't know. The more other books I read, the further down on my favorites list she seems to go. Kimmy Garcia, Margaret Stoll are one of my favorites. Amanda Ashley is definitely she's probably number one right now. Ellen Schreiber I do like. She's definitely on there, but I don't really have a love and hate relationship with any of my favorite authors. I really don't. All right. Um, Gluttony. What book have you devoured deliciously over and over with no shame whatsoever? Uh, See, my initial thing was going to be Breaking Dawn because I read that book 7 times. Even though I've read it 7 times, I only read it because Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2, the movies were getting closer and closer to coming out, and I couldn't wait, so I would reread the book and reread the book and, well, reread the book. But I would have to say it is Amanda Ashley. Um, Her Bound by Night and Bound by Blood and her Everlasting Kiss and Everlasting Desire. It's really a so with those two duologies I've read 3 or 4 times now, and it's just one of those things where it is definitely a guilty pleasure for me. Definitely, not even to think about it. All right, Sloth. What book have you neglected reading due to laziness? Uh, that would probably be the Dark Woods trilogy by J.A. Redmierski, and also Killing Soraya by J.A. Redmierski. I really want to read those, but I'm lazy, and I don't want to read this. I'm like, oh, what other book? Oh wait, this one. I'll read this one. I'm lazy, and not now. Hmm. Pride. What book do you most talk about in order to sound like an intellectual reader? Um, hmm. Sorry, my eye is itching. Uh, An intellectual reader. I don't know. I honestly don't. I'm sorry. I don't really have one. I don't honestly. I don't sound like I'm some fancy reader or try to sound like I'm a smart reading person. I don't know. So I don't have one for this one. I'm sorry. Uh, Lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in male and female characters? Uh, I'll start with females first. With females, I like a very strong female character because I like the Twilight series, but to me it felt like Bella, she it felt like to me like she didn't really stand up enough for herself. Like she was strong, but to me it felt like she was only strong when she had to be, when she was forced to be, not when she actually needed to be. Well, she was when she needed to be, but I mean, I like a heroine who's strong within themselves, who's very strong, that doesn't always let the man, handle everything. I like a character who can handle things on her own, that doesn't necessarily need anyone else, who's strong and can pretty much handle anything with really little or no help. With male characters, I like male characters. I like them being strong, but I also like them being sensitive and caring, and where they will show such strong emotion, which is something you don't normally see in men. And that's definitely something I really look for, and it's definitely something that my books that I'm currently writing will actually have. Now it's not, now the men aren't going to be sissies or anything, definitely not. But just I wanted them I want them to have a emotional side where you can see that they have feelings, you know, they feel things just as much as anyone else does. All right. And the last one, envy. What books would you most like to receive as a gift? And my answer to this one is probably The Mortal Instruments and the Infernal Devices by Cassandra Clare. I've read City of Bones, but I haven't really read the rest of them. And I told myself that I wasn't going to read them until I owned them all in hardback. So those are the books that I would want to receive as a gift, and also a few Amanda Ashley books as well. Ones I don't have, because currently I own like 14 Amanda Ashley books. I own more Amanda Ashley books than I do of any other book series by any other author, or any other books by any other author. I own more Amanda Ashley books by one author than I own of any other. Um, well, this is the end of the Sedley Devon, the Seven Deadly Sins of Reading. Tongue tied, I guess. Um, please do comment and subscribe and message me if you want to um, let me know of what books I should read next. With the exception of Knight's Promise, which I still have not gotten yet, but I'm hoping to get it within the next few days. When I do, I will have a book haul for you guys. I have one book already set aside, but I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because the whole element of surprise thing. That's always fun. Um, I will see you guys. If anything, you guys will see me on the 10th for my weekly update. Currently writing in Witch's Moon right now. I know in a previous video I said that I was finished with chapter 2, but I went back. I'm going back and I'm tweaking some things and finishing it up before I continue on to um, chapter 3 because I'm editing. Oh, I'm also editing while I'm writing, so it will save me the time where if I do get it published, I won't have to pay to get it edited because I edit it myself, and it would just be a lot easier for me to do it that way if I just edit the book myself and won't have to have them edit it. Saves me some money, so. Alright, well, I hope you guys like this, and I'm hoping to do more tags in the future. This was the first one I've really done, and it was kind of fun. Sorry about the light, it's like really bright. It's just mid-afternoon right now, so the sun's kind of high and bright, and it's kind of refreshing, so. Alright, well, I will see you guys next time, and have a good time, and please do, anyone else who wants to do this, please, I invite you to do it. It was it was fun. I like doing this. It was fun. So I'll have to look up some other tags. If you guys know any other reading tags that you would want me to do, please just comment down below or message me, and I will definitely do them. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And happy reading.